We had a really bad hurricane. It affected Houston in a really bad way. People drowned. There was flooding. Tons of people didn't have power. It was like 2.5 million people didn't have power in Texas. So they obviously sent a bunch of guys over to try to fix it and solve the problem. What the fuck?
After Hurricane Beryl knocked out power to millions, there is a call to stop threatening the linemen who are working to get the power back on.
What the fuck?
Police say linemen at one camp were forced to relocate after being threatened. Others have had guns pointed at them, which only further slows down the critical process of restoring power.
Why is this happening?
For every time someone does this, it slows things down and it hurts us.
It
and
does.
This is not who we are.
I bet.
I'll also say, when you do take matters in your own hand and do things like this, we will hold you accountable.
Why?
Law enforcement reminds that we are in a disaster declaration area, which means enhanced penalties for charges if they are related to the storm.
I'm so confused. I don't understand this at all.
Centerpoint has brought in crews from across the nation to assist with power restoration efforts in the city.
This is amazing. Well, officials call for end violence.
Attacks on linemen. Several people working on the front lines to get the power back on say they have been threatened or assaulted while on the job. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. I'm Mario Diaz in for Bill Barajas. It's been 1 week since Hurricane Beryl, and tonight there are approximately 268,000 Centerpoint customers in our area. Electricity. One man was arrested for threatening a lineman with a gun. KPRC. Reporter Corley Peel is speaking with that lineman tonight.
I spoke with that lineman on the phone. He didn't want to go on camera, but he says he's here from out of state, and he's been helping restore power in our neighborhoods ever since Beryl hit. He is okay, but police say those committing crimes against crews will face stronger penalties.
This is
people of Houston. Boy, I got a
Some out-of-state linemen speaking out on TikTok after receiving threats and people questioning their work as they restore power following
How do you
Beryl.
question?
We're all here and we're all working our hardest, but we can only do what Centerpoint asks us to do.
Why would you do this?
When they tell us to go.
This video shows a man on 59 near Buffalo Speedway hitting a cruise truck with an object.
What? Why would you?
Several
What are you doing? Why would you do this? Why? Why? Oh my God. And so this and look at this, it's not even a good stick. You're not going to do anything with this stick. This stick is a joke. It's a bent stick. Look how big this is. Awful. It's rebarb? Oh, what the? Oh, wait. What?
Object.
Oh, it is. It's rebarb. Holy shit.
Several law enforcement and local leaders came together addressing the violence against power crews.
We've had guys have guns pulled on them.
What?
We've had guys had rocks picked up and slung at them. I had
Why
a crew
is this
out
happening?
in Sugar Land. D&T
It's
Power,
fake.
we're working it.
Who was
out in
saying
Sugar
it was
Land.
fake?
They had guys have AK-47 standing.
Do we need to go back into the VOD? We gotta go back into the VOD, see where the people say it's fake, and we're gonna pull them up and shout right now after this. We're gonna pull them up. So if you thought it was fake, you're about to get pulled the fuck up.
Some
Give me a
linemen
minute.
harassed
We
while
gotta
eating
finish this.
lunch, accused of not working,
Ton
forcing
said it was
crews
fake.
to move staging areas.
They elected to move their operation from Barnett Stadium, which was very close to the work being done, all the way out to Barker Cypress because
They're outside of the aggro range.
threatened. Well, that slows down everything, and that meant more people.
They couldn't even live. They couldn't even be there. They're gonna get blown up.
Power even longer because of the distance that they're going to have to travel just to get back and do that kind of work.
It's ridiculous. You wouldn't believe it. I would believe it instantaneously. I know how Houston is. Houston's worse than Austin. Yeah, what do you mean? Like, who thought? Yeah, see, all the people that didn't believe this are people that don't know what Houston is like.
Man, 38-year-old Anthony Leonard now charged with aggravated assault. It happened in this area of Hayes Road and Willcrest Drive, where several crews have been stationed waiting for their next job. Police say Leonard pulled out a gun on one of the electric utility workers, then took off. I did speak with that lineman, and he tells me, fortunately, he is okay.
When we're told to go, we go. And we go hard as we possibly can, because we miss our families too.
Man.
We want to go home. We want to see our wives. We want to see our kids.
Centerpoint sent out.
This is all right. I gotta do one more.
14,000 linemen working 16-hour days in this heat to get the power back on, and they're being threatened while doing it. 5 incidents are under investigation right now, and city leaders want the threats of violence to stop. Over the weekend, the picture you were just looking at, Houston police arrested that man. They say he pointed a gun at an electric worker. Anthony Leonard now charged with aggravated assault, and Houston police say violence like that against line workers, it's not going to be tolerated.
For every time someone does this,
family members and the union representing Texas utility workers are urging people to leave linemen alone. This comes after multiple reports of violence and someone allegedly pulling out an AK-47 at a crew. ABC 13.
All right. All right. Is it time for the for justice? Time for us to figure out who it was? Let's find him. Let's find him, boys. Let's find him. Where's the chat? No, we're gonna get to the bottom of this. This is so fake. How about that? How about that? So, I looked up an article, man. Really? Did you see the guy with the did you see the video of the guy with the rebar? Did you see that video? Don't ban me, I'm a kicked. You're not getting banned. But it's all fake. All right, we got one more. We got one more person, then we're going to move on. We're going to close this out. All right. We got this guy right here. He says, I was one, pull my logs. The fentanyl was fake. Now, what do you think? The allegations in the original TikTok are false. I stand by my comments. This is all fake, dude. Like, let's say I have the links. Yeah, what is this? You said it's all fake. I have the article link. Why would I care about an article whenever there's like multiple news stories that are showing videos of it happening? Why would I listen to that? It's easier to fool a man than convince a man that he's been fooled. There you go. There it is. It's video proof. He's debunking, bro. Like, yeah, you can show people directly here, and then they still can't get it, man. What's this? This is somebody who's mad. Let me read this real quick. The person who died, who got the Fent water, dumbass. What does that have to do with it? So what are you mad for, bro? What are you mad for? How is this their argument? I have an article where as we're literally watching it happen, because they're stupid. And it's because they don't want to admit that they're wrong. Most people don't want to admit that they're wrong. What's going on, gamer girl bathwater master? What a fucking stupid ass name, bro. You about to get banned just for being stupid. If I read that fucking name, get dumbass bitch. What is this? What are you wasting my fucking time with that? What kind of logic is that? Fact checkers often prove claims wrong, even there's a multitude of videos and articles spreading the misinformation. Fact checkers often prove claims wrong. Yeah, I don't trust fact checkers. I trust what I can see. I see somebody going with a piece of rebar trying to attack people, 5 people saying it's happening. Why the fuck would I care about a fact checker? I can see it right in front of me. A fact checker? Who the fuck is a fact checker? What facts are they checking? Fuck expert opinions. It's too much biased bullshit. Video could have been unrelated. We could have seen the outside the work. You think the news would just like run a random video like that and then there's like a bunch of people talking about this? Like you really think that like the police department is going to be talking about this? Like there's going to be multiple videos, people arrested for this? Like bro, at what point, like at what point can't you, why don't you just fucking admit that like it obviously is happening? Like, bro, what are you doing? What, it's like some fucking mental gymnastics. Like, oh no, it's not. So yeah, no, it's a water bottle, and then they wouldn't do this, and then so it's a fake video, and the guy was just farming. It's not really true. He doesn't. Get the fuck out of here. Stop it. Stop embarrassing yourself. It's pathetic.